Well, Dowse, what just happened?
Done well, haven't we? Done well. We went changed the shape a bit to go 4-3-3 and to get at them and have a go, because you know you've got all these big clubs and good managers and good players. You got to have a go, and so we went on the front foot and said go on and get free up top and have a crack. And got off to a great start. Another great free kick by Torp, so unbelievable header by Kane, to be honest. And when we're missing big Musa in there, and then Max is injured as well, you're looking and thinking who's going to nick our header, and that's what I keep saying, that Kane's very, very good in here. I thought he had a great game, Kane. I thought he was excellent. We defended well about half time. We sort of disappointed a little bit because we said well done, but don't give these sides a chance, because the crowd gets lifted, the players have got in that room gets lifted. There's a sloppiness over there and a sloppy goal where the corner let the lad head the ball in the 6-yard box, to be honest. So, but on the flip side of that, the lads to show character to come back again was phenomenal, really. So it's all about them, to be honest. Like, listen, the way we manage them, watch games, put them out, how the team talks and things like that we do, but it's all about the players. And like we say, we keep doing with team talks on the pitch, and we keep doing with stuff on the pitch, and that's what we said from day one. We don't want any days off for doing. We want to, because the feel so that being part-time, we need every train we can get, and that's fantastic. And there's no big time players in the change room, as nobody thinks they're better than you are. A tight knit group, more so than all the sides we've had, really. And so fair play to them. And I've got to mention the supporters and all, to travel away to Chester, I feel like they did, and come back for more. It's phenomenal, so I appreciate their support, so thanks very much to them.
Yeah, Dave Tarpey's goal, it looked to me somewhat like a big surprise that Fylde hadn't watched the video from Tuesday night. It was just about exactly the same, wasn't
I think if you put it there, it's hard to get, to be fair, if you got the wall, but it's good because it's been one of the weaknesses, really. Money Little used to be alright at them, you know, and apart from that, we've had nobody who you think, I tell you what, but you fancy Torps all the time. Like, they had to work hard today at Torps, they played them out wider, and you had to work hard for the team, but you do it. And Ipswich, and Haley, obviously, who I wasn't his favourite person last week, you know, and we had a heart-to-heart on Thursday, not a problem at all. We're always honest with each other, and then he's come back and he's come back and scored 2 goals, and again, it gives you selection problems. I keep saying how unlucky Puku is not to be in the team. I keep saying that, I do every week. Nathan Collier hasn't done anything wrong, and he's come on, and so all the subs have been up. Max Krasmar is injured, and Musa's injured, but the lads are looking after themselves. I thought the 2 centre halves were excellent again, I really did. Casey's a normal and all that, and Cookie. So very, very good. Toby, he's got 88 minutes there. That'll do him a world of good as well. He got better and better, and he's getting better. So we're past it. Some of the moves, we've got it down the floor and played. The first couple of games, I thought we were getting used to shapes and used to players. We were going back to the front too quickly. We're getting to play some good football, and I thought with 10 men we kept the ball very well to see the game through. So full credit to the players for what they're doing, and I'm delighted about that.
And you've mentioned it already, but I just want to draw attention to the fact that it was only yesterday you said how good Kane Ferdinand is in the air.
Yeah.
And then he goes and scores with a header.
And I thought he's better than Cookie in the air, because you asked me why did I not put Cookie up. That's your reason, Wormsy. Okay,
you should have had both of them up.
No, so he's very deceiving, Kane, because he's big on. He looks actually, like he is, but he gets up in both boxes. Not just that. And again, we've got to play football. And we've got to work on team shape and things like that, because we've changed the shape of the team over the last 2 games, even though we won on Tuesday night. And they've got to learn quickly, the players, and we've got to get into them quickly what we're going to do. And to be fair, we've learned that very well. But Kane's excellent in both boxes, so defensively he wins headers and attacking, so I've always felt that about him. But I thought him and Sean work ever so hard in there with Toby. I can't really knock any player, really. Sometimes you come off and think he never did. I thought as a team, but listen, I don't get carried away. I'm going up in Newcastle to get my daughter and things like that. I'll have a couple of days up there and come back down, and we'll crack on the training ground on Tuesday. It's as simple as that, really. And I look forward to that. And the players are training hard and working hard, enjoying each other's company. The directors are paid for to come up on a train, first class as well. So very good by them, to be honest. So they have done it right, and so it's just one of them days. But I'm not getting carried away, because I believe, like you say, a few years ago, if I'm wrong, you had a good start then, and look what happened. Yeah. So I'm not willing to let that happen. I still think we've got the underdog tie. We still had a manager who obviously will not mention, who told a couple of our supporters that he thought we would get relegated this year. So I keep reminding the lads that's what people in our league think and all that, But I haven't opened my mouth on relegation, and if I thought we were going to get relegated, I wouldn't have took a job in the summer to go again. So we'll just keep our head down. We'll keep on having game plans. We'll keep the players fit. We'll keep them strong, and if they support us and back, like we are at the minute, it's phenomenal.
Splendid. last thing, we keep playing these teams that I mentioned before in one of the catch-ups, that supporters had a little bit of trepidation about these first few fixtures. But not only have we beaten them, but I don't think, with the greatest respect to them, they've looked all that special.
It's a long season there, you know. It's a long season. We you know, at the minute we're probably a bit of a surprise package, I think, and you know, we've signed a few players as well, and you know, we've got a belief in the camp, and you know, like I say, we work very hard for each other. But you know, you come here at you know 2-1, it could have gone 2-0. We're talking a different game. That's coming out of the players, to be honest. And against Chesterfield on Tuesday night, when you think about it, I've had to take a day off work to get there, and you know, then the next day, as you know, you may as well take another day off, and you know, then the day we've got to get the train stations at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock or whatever. So it's fair play to them, but we're enjoying it. We're coming to these stadiums which are fantastic, and we're coming to places where, you know, you look at these managers like John Shevden the other day, what he's done in the game, and Peter Taylor the other day, what he's done in the game, and somebody like me who hasn't done that much in the game, to be honest. So it's good for me as well as them. And you know, but the only thing is, there can't be any fear factor, because if they've got any fear factor, they've got to give it to me, because I couldn't give them monkeys, to be honest. And I've always been like that in my life. I just want to win matches, and the more games, the better, to be honest.
Absolutely right. We'll talk about Solihull next Friday.
Yep.
In the meantime, thanks very much for giving us yet another fabulous win today.
But crack on, eh?